So having the transceiver on site to be plugged in to the device, we'd like to be sure what are they programmed for, right? Especially third-party transceivers. So what we do when we have GBC photonics transceiver that we previously programmed using SRD, we are on site installing the transceivers. How to check what is it programmed for?
Important thing is that it's out of sense to put special sticker or sign of current compatibility of the given transceiver, because as you said, user of GBC photonics SRD device could change this compatibility
That's what
few,
it is for, right?
few times during few minutes. So the only thing of distinguishing the few transceivers programmed by SRD is to check its current compatibility. And we are able to do it very simply because we just published our new tool working in GBC Photonics SRD environment based on the data we gather in this environment, which is called GBC SRD Go. Available for Android and Apple smartphones.
What a coincidence, I have this app on my phone. So actually what we do is running the SRD Go and scanning the serial number, right?
Yeah.
And then when you scan it, you got
when I finally scan it.
Latest compatibility.
Yes, I do have it. So how does it work that I have the latest compatibility information? They are not connected.
Application is working online with the central database. We are used as a heart of the GBC Photonics SRD environment. And this application simply check the serial number of the transceiver you used as an example in this case, and taking the info about current compatibility from this database. It is online action, so few seconds after programming the transceiver, that data are available in mobile application.
So it's cloud connected?
Yes, it's our private cloud.
I see.
I think that very important is because all these apps, the SRD device, the SRD Go apps, it's something which make the work of the engineers much easier, and also help the companies to lean their processes. But the very important is that one is the leaning processes. Other is what else we could benefit using the SRD environment. And I think that this is crucial to show how it connects to our today topics, so sustainability.
Yeah, that's what we were aiming for, right? Because this is the topic of today's meeting. So how is it connected with sustainability?
Having the environment with the database of coding, which is updated simply every day, every minute with new coding, it makes our transceiver life much longer, because it will be compatible with all the devices which existing today, and also with the devices which will come to the market in the future. So it means that the life of our transceiver is much longer. So in that terms, the transceiver could be used much longer time than in the standard environment. Because when the operator will change the vendor of the network equipment from vendor A to vendor B, no need to change all the vendor specific transceiver, because with GBC photonics transceiver with SRD environment, it could be easily reprogrammed and make the life of the transceiver longer. So it helps us to reduce the e-waste footprint.
It is very important, this, the fact that transceiver could be vendor agnostic is very important, especially today when sometimes investor of certain IT system has to change the vendor of active equipment due to the shortage of the availability of the another vendor. So especially in such environment, ability to program the transceiver for any vendor of the active equipment is very important.
And also easy to use, because to check the compatibility, you don't really need, just to check, you don't need SRD, and you don't need to plug the device inside the equipment to check it, right?
Yeah,
you can just use
for
SRD Go.
For the technician or person who installed the transceiver, it is no problem to distinguish few the same type of transceivers programmed for different compatibility, because it could be checked immediately with our mobile application.
And we use less paper.
Sure.
We don't need the labels. That's information also for you. It's easy to use and helps with sustainability.
Exactly.